Today marks not just the start of your academic pursuit, but the foundation of your dreams, ambitions, and the future you aspire to create. Before we start the session, I request our respected Principal Sir, Dean Academics and R&D, Dean Student Affairs, Dean Admin and IQSC, HOD of CSE and ASHM Department to please grace the stage. Sikha sir, please. Please, sir. Sir, there is place. I begin today's orientation by a quote of Nelson Mandela. Education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. As you step into this vibrant world of technology, innovation and learning, remember that your education is far more acquiring than acquiring theoretical knowledge. It is about developing a mindset that constantly asks questions, solves problems, and seeks to make meaningful contributions to society. This institution is not just a place to earn a degree. It is a platform for you to explore your potential, discover your strengths, and prepare yourself to lead in a rapidly evolving world. The friendships you build, the knowledge you acquire, and the values you develop will guide you far beyond these classrooms and laboratories. I urge you to embrace this opportunity with an open mind and an eager heart and an unstoppable spirit of discovery. Make the most of the resources, the guidance, the community around you. Dream big, stay committed, and believe in your ability to change the world. With this, I request all our dignitaries to please light the lamp. I request our student Hardika to please come forward to sing the Saraswati Vandana.
Ya kundenu tusharhar dhavala, ya shubhravastravruta, ya veena varadanda manditakara, या श्वेत पद्मासना, या ब्रह्माच्युत शंकर प्रभृतिभिः देवैः सदा वन्दिता, सा मां पातु सरस्वती भगवती निःशेषजाड्यापहा.
Thank you, Hardika. As we proceed with our orientation program, I would like to introduce our respected principal, Professor Dr. B.N. Chaudhary. Professor Chaudhary is a doctorate in engineering from IIT Mumbai. He was graduated from Government Engineering College, Aurangabad in 1987. He is an educator by profession with over 36 years of experience at various. I now request our principal to please take the dais.
या देवी सर्वभूतेषु विद्यारूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः. Dear students and parents, I'm so excited to welcome you at this premises today. On the behalf of all stakeholders, not only of the institute, but Bharatiya Vidya Bhavan. You are stepping in to a culture, it's just not an institution. The culture we started with the blessing of none other than Mahatma Gandhi, way back in 1932. Bharatiya Vidya Bhavan is just not a trust. It is a saga, holy journey of more than 78 years. We are mostly in schools. We are pan-India trust of national importance. We had Nehruji on our board. We had Mother Teresa on our board. We had Margaret Thatcher visited us. Same premises, same spot was visited by Margaret Thatcher. She visited only one institute in her trip. It was this institute. You are stepping not only in S.P.I.T, you are stepping in Bharatiya Vidya Bhavan's culture. We are in education only for education. And that's why you must have seen, though we are a self-funded institutions, we observe highest degree of ethics and transparency in our admissions. No recommendation, be it from Chief Minister's office or PMO office, enables someone to be here. It is just merit and hard work of candidate which gives them this title of being S.P.I.T student. I welcome you with open heart and open arms, along with my all capable faculty. We have our deans here today. Let me quickly introduce them to you. We have Dean Academics and Research, flagship role, institute, main things are academics and research. And Professor Rao is handling this. He will have a detailed dialogue, detailed discussions with you. Professor Rao, he is he is an alumnus of IIT Mumbai. His core strengths are embedded digital and DSPs. We have IoT. We have Professor Talele, again, first faculty of S.P.I.T, senior most faculty of S.P.I.T. He is a Dean, Student Affairs, Alumni and External Relations. Our student community is thriving under his guidance, membership, and mentorship. We have Dr. Sudhir Dhage, Senior Professor from Computer. He takes care, he helps me in administration and quality assurance. We have Dr. Dhananjay Kalwande, who heads Computer Science Engineering Department. Your most preferred choice was Computer Science and Engineering Department. I need to learn what Dhananjay has done special so that this year CSE become the most preferred choice. Dr. D.M. Patil, your first encounter will be with that fellow because he is heading first year academics. He heads Applied Science and Humanities Department. So mostly our courses are first year courses belongs to his department. So he head ASHM department. So you will be next 1 year under his headship. Then we have most popular man. All students know him. There are some students who hardly know us, but I guarantee each S.P.I.T has a strong relations with this young man, Vinod Sikkaji, our training and placement officer, who could put S.P.I.T #1 as far as placements are concerned in Maharashtra consistently over the years. This is my team. We have few faculty members here, mostly from communication department. Students, you will have more thing because from tomorrow you will meet them in the classes. Let me introduce myself. I am B.N. Chaudhary, heading this institution from last 5.5 years. I was with College of Engineering, Pune for more than 18 years. I was first in academics of COEP when it became autonomous, way back in 2004. I headed different positions there. When I left, I was deputy director for 6 years. I was board of members of COEP College of Engineering, Pune for more than 10 years under the very visionary leadership of none other than Fakir Chand Kohli, father of IT in this country, who started TCS way back in 50s and 60s. I was fortunate to have his leadership. Today I am on the board of VISITIA and on the academic councils of 11 autonomous institutions in the state. I have evaluated more than 50 autonomous colleges in this country, including NITs, including good private colleges of Bangalore, universities across the country. I was mentor and auditor of 4 centrally funded institutions. Sant Longawal at Singur, not centrally funded, but 4 institutions outside Maharashtra. Pujappa, Dodappa College of Engineering, Karnataka, very famous old college. I was mentor for NI Mysore and some college in Uttar Pradesh. I carry total experience of 38 years, 35 years of experience in academics, and I'm a proud product of Government Engineering College, Chhatrapati Sambhajinagar. At that time, it was Aurangabad. Let me share my perceptions about engineering education today, because you are entering that phase today. Today is the last day of admissions. I know, I can imagine what was your mental state for 100 days. If it's very simple law. If you have more choices, you have more confusions. And we have witnessed every year this confusion is more. Because number of colleges are increasing and so-called branch titles are increasing. In good olden days, it was good. When I took admission in Government Engineering College at Chhatrapati Sambhaji Nagar in 1983, there was only one college in 7 districts of Maharashtra. There were only 2,200 seats and there were only 12 colleges in such a big city, such a big state. Number one industrial state of the country at that time. We had no confusion. Apply, there are only 3 choices to be given. Civil, mechanical, electrical, and you are in an engineering college. Right? Today there are 350 colleges in the state, and every college has dozens of branches. At least, if not dozen, at least 5-6 branches. And that's why everyone is confused. We were happy when we stepped in. I know most of you or all of you must be today present in this hall with some burning at heart. I am here because I couldn't get visit here. Same mob sitting in visit here again has a burning heart. I am here because I couldn't make enough score in JEE advanced and I am not in IIT. All students sitting in IITs also have some burning at the heart. Okay, thoda aur kar leta. I have got mechanical, I should have got electrical or computer. Electrical वाला भी यही दर्द है. थोड़ा और कर लेता कंप्यूटर मिल जाता. So I feel we are a society where only those 100 students who are getting CS in Bombay IIT are happy people. And rest of 14 lakhs 99,900 students have some dard here. Story is true even for a student who is admitted to CS program of Delhi IIT or Chennai IIT. He feels I should have been in Bombay IIT, right? This is how we society is looking toward education and attaching tags to it. This is better, this is inferior, this is mediocre, this is super better. We have labeled everything. We have labeled there is a classification. IITs, triple IITs, NITs, state colleges, public funded colleges, then private college and so on and so forth. Right? And that labeling is very, very algorithmic. Not few exceptions. Everyone follows the same path. We have labeled engineering, education. 50 years back when I was school going kid, I was told कि if you pursue science, you are a good student. A normal student pursue commerce, and the student society is a student from whom society has no expectation would pursue arts. What is there? Are you learning philosophy? Are you mad? You are learning philosophy. You are learning history. Oh. So this country labeled higher education as science education 50 years back. Then came the era, 2000. World was gearing up to welcome this 21st century. And India, such a big population, has labeled higher education as engineering education. भाई engineer बन रहा है तो ठीक ठाक कर रहा है. Rao comes from Andhra Pradesh. He knows science colleges are empty in Andhra, and engineering colleges are were full. Number of engineers Andhra and Tamil Nadu were producing in 2005-10 was significantly higher than the number of science graduates it used to produce. Those regions used to produce. And the trend followed. Other states also followed this trend. Engineering enrollment is more in the state compared to the science enrollment. So, 50 years back, when I was a high school boy, I was told education is science education. When I was around 30s, in my mid 30s or 40s, I witnessed society had changed that definition, and now engineering education is a higher education in this country. And post-COVID, this country is redefining higher education as computer education. All colleges offering computer education. All science colleges reorienting their science program to computer education. As if country runs only on computers. Economy, we are growing economy, fastest growing economy. Our PM is talking about 4 trillion, we have already achieved 5 trillion. We are going to be world's third economy, and the society has centered all its attention to one domain of education, very, very narrow domain of education. This is the scenario we are in. Today, we are graduating today with you. More than 50% enrolling students are of computer domain. Keep that in mind. This is not only Mumbai, this is not only Maharashtra, this is pan-India picture. With you, I don't know statistics, but I can anticipate. With you, out of one, you are one of the 1.5 million students enrolling in engineering. And believe me, with you, 7 lakhs, 8 lakhs computer engineer will roll out in 2029. Right? This trend is likely to continue at least for a few years. At least, and I am sensing tsunamis ahead. No branch of engineering, rather no branch of education can be inferior or superior to others. No sport, no game is superior or inferior to others. Who are we to say cricket is better than hockey or volleyball is inferior to a football? Ask to a player, every player is happy and passionate about the game he plays. Because the passion matters, not the game. Each branch of engineering gives enough opportunities to excel for a passionate learner. And that's why you have students in IIT Metallurgy program today as well. Otherwise, they would have closed their branches. Why still IIT Bombay is running metallurgy, textile, chemical, material, mathematics, applied physics? Because no real life product or no real life systems have a domain color or a branch tag attached to it. Why none of our 5, 6 great IITs have started BTech in AIML, BTech in data science, BTech in cyber security, BTech in IoT? Even Bombay IIT hasn't started yet BTech in electronics. Because they are wise people, they feel electronics and electrical cannot be separated. Why still MIT hasn't started teaching computer engineering? Number 1 place of the world. Because they are at the top. They see world differently. They feel, how can computers engineering and electrical engineering can be separated? And that's why MIT has Department of Electrical and Computer Engineering. They have undergraduate programs in electrical and computer engineering. And we are here a society which feels computer is different, IT is different, AI is different, ML is different, security is different, data science is different, IoT is different. Tell me which college, medical college, has started MBBS in ENT? Or he's MBBS of heart, and he's an MBBS of ears. Have you heard any such college? They still believe when it is undergraduation, it's about body. When it's post-graduation, it's about system. And when it's super specialization, it's about one organ. And when it is super specialization, it's one side of the organ. There are super specialized which talk about only wall surgery in the heart. They do not claim I will do any surgery. So not only among the heart surgeon, only the heart surgery. In heart surgery, there are experts only which operate walls. This is how knowledge and pyramids are built, which gives stability. Right? So analyze this. Last century, till 2000, we witnessed, note my words carefully. From 1900 to 1999 or 2000, society witnessed divergence of engineering. We started separating electrical from physics, separating mechanical from physics, separating electronics from electrical, separating computer from electronics. So last century was about divergence. This century is about convergence. Wise people are doing this conversion. And unfortunately, India is amplifying the divergence. You need to notice this carefully. This is the reason why MIT teaches biology to the computer students. Or every student of MIT has to take few credits of biology, because they strongly believe technologies are heading towards fusion of computation and natural sciences. This is why some few IITs have made biology as a compulsory course. This is why at College of Engineering, Pune, we way back in 2007 made biology a compulsory course. This is why S.P.I.T also has biology. For those who have left out biology, divorced from biology for the sake of numbers in their 11, 12. You are all those divorcees. Yes or no? We will force you to marry again with biology. Normally, as I spelled out, normally we should have broader outlook. But unfortunately, we total society, which includes me as well, parents sitting here, have defined engineering, all education, only on the wallets, only on the offers. That's why today in medical, dermatology, skin care has become most preferred branch of brightest minds in this country. They do not find neurosurgery as challenging. They do not find spinal surgery as challenging field. They find skin care as a most challenging, and that's why our toppers of AIMS, NEET, are preferring the dermatology branch for the education. Second preferred branch is radiology. I have a elder brother doctor in my family. When he was student, they used to chit chat. I used to listen. बड़े भाई थे, थोड़ा सुनते थे, क्या बातें कर रहे हैं. In his times, people used to say, अरे वो झेरॉक्स मशीन डाल के क्या डॉक्टर होते हैं क्या? वो यानी रेडियोलॉजिस्ट को क्या काम होता है यार, एक मशीन ले आओ. They felt कि choosing radiology is going away from a core medical profession of surgery and medicine, treating someone's cancer in the brain, or doing some complicated surgery. Today our choices are dermatology, then radiology, then medicine, and so on, because we are labeling domains of education with the money, not looking at the choices, not thinking much. To me, the most challenging branch is electronics and telecommunication today, out of all branches. And nobody is stepping into this branch as the first choice. Computer is just an application, outcome of this branch. Today's computer vision, security, networking, robotics, automation, IoT, name a thing, even machine learning and artificial, not AI, but machine learning, these all are just outcome of electronics and communication. Without powerful hardware, what AI algorithms will do? What is machine learning? It is the name of signal processing. What is computer vision? It's again signal processing, looked in different perspective. But we are not realizing. Right? We feel coding. It's most superficial job a computer engineer does. If you are a computer professional, and still doing coding after 5 years, assume that you are not doing a right job. It's only the outermost layer. Two technologies are driving the world today from last 4-5 decades, and that change is accelerating decade by decade. Remember my words, and those two technologies are computation and communication. These two technologies, hand in hand, are forcing, accelerating the science and technology, engineering, science and technology in all domains. Okay? The pace of acceleration is increasing. When now the things are changing so fast, what is your duty? I advise you, in this changing pace, you need to learn only one thing, and that is how to learn. Because today you are stepping into a journey which has no end. You will not have any time hereafter to relax. Gone are those days when the world was steady. I mean, not changing such a fast. You are into the world, and you are stepping into the field of engineering, and 2/3 of you are stepping into the computer engineering. Put that you are on the track or on the vehicle which is constantly accelerating. And that's why it will not give you any time period in your life to relax. Newer and newer technologies will come. You will be outdated sooner and sooner. I feel I was outdated 10 years back. Okay, so when graduated in 90s, I was outdated in 2010. Today, whatever you see me is a technologically outdated version of a person. My students present who are working in 30s, they have made up their mind they will be of no relevance in their 40s. I give you guarantee you will have this question when you will be your 35 or 40. As a computer engineer, as a very successful computer engineer, you will have these questions. What will be my career in 35? You will be uncertain. What job you will have in 40? You will be uncertain. Okay? So you are stepping into a life of uncertainties. I took chalk in 1990 in hand, and I still have chalk in my hand. Most of us did the same. Gone are those days. You will step into one career and you will have very distinct another careers 10 years or 15 years after your graduation. And you are going to serve 50 years, so be prepared for 2 to 3 distinct careers in your professional journey. Careers which will be orthogonal to each other, careers which will be new start. This is how world is heading. And in such a disruptive world, you can be successful only if you are flexible. You can be successful only if you are honestly learning to learn. And we shall help you in this journey. Because we have guarantee whatever we are teaching you is already outdated. We have no doubt about it. I will now have big claims that we will make you industry ready, because I know that whatever we are doing in the classroom and labs is already 10 years old. Right? But we will learn, we will be with you to develop your abilities. We will be with you so that you can learn to learn. We will take you away from those spoon feeding exercises. You will have to stand your own. You have to gear up yourselves. We shall only make a conducive environment. I believe this is the right attitude for the today's learners. Because we are sure what is important in today's time, in a dynamically moving world, is only the lifelong learning. Because we believe careers are the marathons, not 100 or 200 meter sprints. This century expects you to be self-learner and lifelong learner. You are 21st century born kids. This century expects from you to solve their problems, real life problems. Ability to work in cross-domain teams, creativity, innovation, sensitization towards sustainable development, leadership skills, agility, resilience, and adaptability, entrepreneurial skills, to work effectively in diverse and multicultural teams, and multilinguistic skills. And remember, while expectations are so much, do not worry, you are enough empowered. You are an empowered learner today. You have opportunities to step into some engineering institution. Right today you are at S.P.I.T, if not IITs. But do not feel that you have less opportunities. Studying in S.P.I.T, you will be smart. You can be smarter and powerful than IIT Bombay alumnus. In 95, one mad student has stepped in this college. He was admitted to IIT Mumbai, to the civil. So I remember, he was admitted to civil engineering. We were recently born. 95 S.P.I.T started. We had nothing, only name, ki computer branch is started. And this mad fellow left Bombay IIT and joined this college. It was 1995. He graduated in 1999, started his journey. Today, he owns PhonePe. Mr. Rahul Chari. He has more than 500 IITians serving him. Right? It's about passion. It's not about titles. Do not forget, empowerment you have today is no less than IIT student or even Harvard student. You have the same laptop. You have access to the same information. Word is at your fingertips if you have just a connectivity. Sitting in bed, you can learn from sitting in bed, you can learn from Berkeley. Sitting in Parbhani, you can learn from Purdue. This is the word today. Why S.P.I.T? A student of each college in this country has access to 1,000 courses floated by IITs. If you want to learn mechanics today, you can learn from IISc, you can learn from IIT Bombay, you can learn from IIT Kanpur. Rather, you have 5 choices. You have to decide from whom I should learn, and that to be at free of cost. Nowhere, not a single time, education was so broad in the human history. People had to go. When I was student, there was a hell of difference between IITs and state colleges. What resources they had and what resources we had was different. Today, the world has become flat. Do you agree or not? Whatever mobile you have, your maid also has the same mobile. Yes or not? World has become flat. A billionaire has a mobile, and a beggar on the street also has a mobile. I have come across some beggars who have their QR codes. They ask you, scan, sir, give me some money. Technologies is making world equal. You will have enough opportunities to be globally competitive, right? Wherever you are. So gear up. We are told the stories, we are told the famous story of Eklavya and Dronacharya. When Dronacharya refused Eklavya to be his student, what Dronacharya did? What Eklavya did? He went into the forest, made a statue of Dronacharya, and made it, and could become, train himself, and could become next to Arjuna. Today, if you are Eklavya, believe me, there are 1,000 Dronacharyas, invisible Dronacharyas available to you to teach. It's your time. Friends, it's your time. You are at a right spot, at a right time, where everything is encouraging. This country is rising, technologies is making you equal. Take benefits of this. Make your parents proud. Make your institution proud. Make India proud. Contribute, be contributor. Just don't think about catching some job of 2 million or something package. Embark here, embed here, that I want to contribute to the story of growth for this country. Because today, this is happening in India. India is given an opportunity after 1100 years. From 1,000 we lost our glory and such a big society with such a golden past. We were world's number 1 economy for thousands and thousands of years. We were forced to almost be beggar in 19th and 20th century by the invaders. And today this society has started its journey. It's rising again. Have big aims. लिख लो अपने माइंड में कि मुझे इस स्टोरी का भाग बनना है, मुझे कंट्रीब्यूटर बनना है इस सोसाइटी के ग्रोथ के लिए. Just do not have a narrow thinking कि I have to pick up a job or I have to go to US and serve some California company. Let your aim, let your horizon be high. Let your target be very high. I'm sure if you keep high targets and pursue them honestly, you will have lot of joy and lot of success. I had prepared myself to spell something about S.P.I.T academics, but I will leave it to my colleagues. Both Professor Rao and Professor Talele will give you enough flavor of S.P.I.T academics and S.P.I.T students' activity. So I will control my urge of spelling out it for you. I'm sure they will do it more effectively. But I can, as a head of the institution, I will guarantee you most favorable, conducive atmosphere, because we believe learner first and learning always. This is our mantra. This is the motto on which S.P.I.T moves. All policies are centered around that tagline. Learners first. You are our heroes. We do everything for you. Learning always. We are a strong believer that we also have to learn along with you. We are the most experimentative campus of the Maharashtra, not only Maharashtra. We have many USPs in our academics. Professor Rao will brief you about that. I will come to conclusion, but before coming to that, I would like to reiterate few things, क्योंकि कुछ important चीजें बार-बार बोलना पड़ता है. Technology is making the world flat. You have world-class books at throwaway prices. 500 रुपये में वर्ल्ड क्लास बुक इंडियन मार्केट में मिलता है. आई एम श्योर दैट मैचेस one dinner cost for most of you. One dinner for one person is 500 rupees. It gives you a world-class book which MIT follows, which Harvard follows. You have computation power comparable to the best of the best in the world. Best of the best teachers are available to you, if not at S.P.I.T, through NPTEL, through EDX Coursera. You can learn CS50 from Harvard. You can learn justice from Stanford. You can learn anything. While in engineering program, you can still learn about the history of America, or how rise and fall and rise of China, or Middle East, or oil policies, how oil and energy politics is driving the world. Everything is available to you. It is you to decide. You see, life is all about choices. You can choose to be extraordinary at ordinary institution like us, or you can choose to be extraordinary even at institution like IIT. So you can choose to be ordinary even to the institution like IITs. It is your choice. We are nowhere in NRF ranking, thanks to the ranking method itself. But we know our rank in the eyes of society. We know our rank in the eyes of parents. That's why we are not bothered what accreditation institute gives or where we are placed in NRF ranking. Our alumni have studied in Harvard, they studied in Oxford, they studied almost each great university. They studied in IITs, they studied in Ahmedabad, Bangalore, Calcutta, ABCs, IIMs. Our alumni are serving each company in California. We have dozens of students working in NVIDIA, Intel, every company, Microsoft, Amazon. At present, there are 250 more than known students to us who are in California Bay. Our alumni started PhonePe, Scube, Dunzo, and many others. We have a rich culture of entrepreneurship. Thousand Eyes is another company which started by our alumni. Give your best for the next 4 years. I urge you, give your best for the next 4 years, and life will give you beautiful 4 decades to come. Okay? We wish you all the best. Put sincere hard work and future will be yours. Stay passionate. Success will kiss you on every walk of life. All the best to you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir, for your thoughtful words of wisdom. I'm sure our students will pay heed to them. Dear students, you've got a lot to think today. So be passionate, be open to the new things that you're going to learn, and give your best for the next 4 years. Now I call upon Dean Academics and R&D, Dr. Y.S. Rao, to please say a few words.
Principal Dr. B.N. Chowdhury sir, my colleagues, parents, and the students, for the reason why we are all here. 2025-26 batch of S.P.I.T students. Welcome you all. You all know, Chaudhary sir has introduced. Chaudhary sir is a philosopher, so our presentations are generally extracted versions of his philosophy. I'm more comfortable in the lab rather than on the stage. But whenever we get a few words, like Madam said, speak few words, then it is the philosophy, inspirational words of Chaudhary sir, we capture. That's why I'm listening more than you, that what sir is speaking, so that I have to extract his philosophy. Right, so we have another session, 2-hour session tomorrow and day after tomorrow. That time we speak more about your academics and structure, activities, exam rules, and so on. Now, since we have a few minutes, little bit of campus philosophy I will speak. This campus, thanks to Munshiji, this is called as a Munshi Nagar, this campus, 50 acres of campus, was donated by Munshiji somewhere in 1930s. This is his personal donation. From his own earnings, he has donated this property to Bharati Vidya Bhavans. It still retained that culture of, you can see the beautiful campus, lakes, botanical gardens, and some birds and all. You can still see them with snakes also, of course, sometimes. But we never had a history of biting snake. A little bit take care while walking late evening. It's okay. So 2 campuses are there in the city. One is IIT Bombay, and after IIT Bombay, this is the only campus where you can enjoy the campus life. But IIT Bombay also has snakes. Sometimes you will leopards and all, they do come through that RA colony pipeline. Good. But then, since Bharati Vidya, as Chaudhary sir has mentioned, Bharati Vidya Bhavans is known for schools. But this is the only campus in the entire country where engineering college management institute is there. All others are schools. The place where you are sitting belongs to SPJMR, right? It's a management school. It is a postgraduate school. But they also have their own education model. They take only senior students, some mostly married students or work professionals in the industry like that. So they have their own model, but let me tell you, SPJMR stands top 5 to 10, competing with IIMs in academics, highly placed. So they have their own academic culture, work culture. And we have oldest institute started in 1946, known for Bhavans College, but mostly known for cultural arts college. And SPC is a core branch started in 1960s. When IIT Bombay started, that time SPC started, one of the oldest engineering colleges in Maharashtra. They have core branches of mechanical, civil, and electrical. And S.P.I.T is started in SPC, later on it is separated. So I would say, though we have a common, beautiful campus, but don't look at each other because they have their own academics and education model. If at all you want to look at, then look at the another campus, that is IIT Bombay. Whenever you get an opportunity, we have very good relationship with computer science and electrical department. Go there, meet the professors, meet the students. So that's the best model, if at all, if you want to get it inspired, other than this campus. Once again, congratulations for securing admission at S.P.I.T. As you know, It is a fractional marks which is a differentiating between one student to another student, which is unfortunate. But otherwise, you are all good, you are all equal. There's no doubt about it. But finally, it is a number game which makes you difference in getting the admission. All right, so we are fortunate for several years, particularly some of us works in admissions, so we have an opportunity to get an interaction. We get some feedback, so I'm sure I already interacted you, some of you, those who have taken admission in IL round. I'm sure every one of you, I asked few questions. So I try to understand the perception of students, what do they think. So every generation has a different expectation. Like last year, everybody want to get it admitted in CE, but this time everybody want to admit it in CSE first, then CE. I don't know, it is your perception. But for us, institute matters, not the branch, as sir has mentioned. The reason is S.P.I.T model, if at all, if you want to compare, you need to compare with a similar institutional model. So what is S.P.I.T? S.P.I.T is a circuit branches. You need to understand this. So if whenever you compare apple to apple, not apple to orange or other fruits. So like if you look at VJTA, VJT is having textile, metallurgy, production, chemical, and so many branches, 15 plus branches are same as COIP. Even if you want to compare IIT Bombay, 25 departments are there, including they teach MSc Physics and so on. So there is no comparison of circuit branches institute with the institutes are having, takes care of multiple branches. So naturally being autonomous institutes, they takes care of all their branches, right? So S.P.I.T means hardware and software, only two things. But then we have one beautiful model, that is majority of the subjects are common, right? So if you carefully read, I don't know if you have gone through the structure or not, up to 6th semester, the syllabus is same between computer engineering and computer science and engineering, up to 6th semester. 7th semester and 8th semester, at least you have a 6 months of internship. That means you are already on your own. So hardly one semester is there if you want to differentiate yourself, but that there also, it's not that academics which we are teaching, it is the academics which you are choosing, like MOOCs courses of IITs, those courses, online courses, or you will be doing some capstone projects, right? It is your choice, which domain you are interested in. So where is the difference? There is no difference. Now, the other is about electronics and telecommunication. So undoubtedly, electronics and telecommunication it comes under core branch, but still, looking at the scenario of this generation, we already taken care of having the software in hardware. So you will find equal number of opportunities to learning about the computer architectures, computer programming skills in electronics and telecommunication. And the beauty of your generation is from 23-24, it is called NEP model, National Education Policy, where every student has the opportunity to get multiple degrees. What do you mean multiple degrees? You are getting a degree in BTech in EXTC, BTech in computer, plus you also can acquire a degree, computer science, AML, VLSI. That means even a computer science student, if you are interested, still interested in VLSI, DSP, you can still get another degree. That is called minor degree program. So that's the beauty of at least your generation, that while doing your own undergraduation, still you can take interest in other areas. Why it is so important, that we will discuss. Like I said, it's very rare. After IIT Bombay, if anybody visits any camp, any college, first difference they notice is that S.P.I.T. Bhavan's campus, Andheri, is the only campus where you will find at least a breathing space, place to enjoy the environment. It's a I don't know. Very recently, I was reading one article saying that 1 acre will cost 800 crores. 50 acres. Now imagine how much property Munshiji has given to us. That too, not without concretizing, still he has provided such a nice environment in this cosmopolitan city, which is very close to international airport. Good. So the purpose of telling is that enjoy these facilities. There is a cricket, right? Kiran Morris, he trains, no? His own cricket academy is there. Tennis grounds are there. Swimming pools are there. And all other things are there. Wherever these club facilities are there, enjoy this campus. It will help you in critical thinking, design thinking, and other career plans. That's the meaning of what do you mean by campus. Campus means it's not that 9 to 4 duty, right? After 4 o'clock also, you should stay in the campus, interact with your colleagues. Maximum learning happens through your colleagues, please understand, including IIT. It's not that every time, only professor is teaching in the classroom or the lab. Most of the learning happens beyond class. And after IIT Bombay, S.P.I.T is the only campus in, at least as best of my knowledge, where we have a, what is called key permission. Key permission means any student, if you are interested in sitting in the lab after 4 o'clock, we give the key. Nobody will be there, no faculty, no laboratory assistant will be there. You can use whatever is the equipment you want to use. Otherwise also, we have a common facility, centralized AC, more than 70 plus computers. Up to night 12 o'clock, a group of students are interested in. The lab is open. You can say almost 24/7, 365 days, including library, reading rooms. And you get the same food in the campus what SPJMR students are eating. The same mess you can use for lunch, breakfast, dinner. That's the beauty of, because you know what is the fees of SPJMR? 25 lakh. So wherever they are taking the food is also the same facilities given to you. So let us, thanks to our parent and sister institutes, the ground belongs to Bhavan's College, but still we are enjoying that facility. The swimming pools or the cricket ground, tennis, it belongs to our sister organization. But still, if you are interested with permission, we can make use of all those facilities. So enjoy the campus, which is very rare. And now it is your choice. What do you want to become? Do you want to become a poultry farm, this thing, or a desi murgi, right? So, do you want to be a different? Do you want to make a difference? You want to be unique in your academics as well as career plans? Or do you want to be, everybody should look like same. Everybody is studying the same subjects, same projects, copy paste, chat GPT. So if you want to do that, then poultry education, okay? But if you want to make a difference, then you have to apply your brain. And we are thankful to the Almighty. He created us, every one of us, unique. That's the greatness of the God. We are unique in the entire world. We are unique. So why you would like to look like your friend or somebody else? Actually, I have seen some schools in southern side where there is no mirror in the hostel, right? There is no mirror in front of you, right? So you don't need to compare yourself with others, right? So think of yourself, never ever compare with your colleagues, right? You are unique. If at all you want to compare yourself. That what I was yesterday, what I want to be tomorrow, It's a slight improvement in terms of my communication, presentation, demonstration, subject, whatever you want to improve, you know your strength, you know your weakness, something you want to improve, do that. But it's not that, oh, somebody's got so and so branch, somebody has got so and so placement, somebody has got so and so high scale payment and all, then you are killing yourself, nothing else. So be unique, be proud, be enjoy your career plans. You know, most of the cricketers are actually engineers. Most of the MBA colleges, MBA tech, or you just do the analysis, even including SPJMR, 50% of the students are engineers. 80% of the, otherwise actually MBA supposed to prefer commerce students, right? BSc commerce and all. But now it is 80%. Most of the government IAS, IPS officers are engineers. Engineering is all about critical thinking. It will give you an opportunity to design thinking, creativity. Okay, that's the beauty. So use your skills, use your, in short, brain. Don't copy paste things. So that you should be proud of yourself. Good reference, always you should have a good reference, absolutely right. Like I already mentioned, don't look left and right. Look at who is the motivation for you, who is motivating you. We are very much worried, particularly this generation, because of the social media, all other platforms. Parents also worried because every generation has a challenge. Of course, the day will come, you also have a challenge. So every generation has a challenge that mala sangu naka. The most common word in the घर पे mala sangu naka, मैं engineer बन गया. So don't think that no, your parents are useless or your teachers are useless. No, you are so wise, great, like that. You should have a good reference. Respect the culture. The bottom, who are these people, you know, these women? ISRO scientists. ISRO scientists, but look at them, the way they're. And the chess champion, he took his mother, world chess champion, just to be confident about what he is. So you be proud, whatever you are. Be proud of your culture, be proud of your language, be proud of your mother tongue, be proud of your nation. So wherever you are, be proud of it. Nobody stop you in thinking. And in academics also, right, there is some misconceptions. People think that only the academics came from Britishers or European universities and all, which is not correct. If at all, if you want to know, at least in Bihar, still today we have one of the oldest university in the world is Nalanda University. Way back thousands of years, it was destroyed by some invaders, but you need to understand that university system in this country is not new. It was there thousands of years back. So be proud of your own scientists, Indian culture, Indian Vedas. They teach you a lot. So believe in yourself. Now coming back to this era of AI era, this is something which for your batch I have prepared. I prepared in just one day before. I was just editing today. So almost every part of your life, you are using AI tools, right? Your mobile is having AI, your Canva and all, whatever you use for your design and all is inbuilt AI. I'm sure you started using ChatGPT and Meta AI and all for documentation, language translation and all. So directly or indirectly, you are using AI. Every part of this country, rural places also, they are using AI. So AI is everywhere. Our worry is that, is it advantages of using AI, this generation, your generation, or disadvantage, is again a challenge. So I was wondering, looking at the last 1 year news from Microsoft and other companies, including Oracle, right, core companies, some of the core companies, saying that almost 20 to 30% of the jobs they have removed. So the software companies are removing the jobs, right? So what is the problem? When I could get an opportunity to interact with one or two industries, the top people of those companies, they said that they are also using AI in generation of the code in the company. So for years, we thought that software engineers' role is for writing the code, right? We teach them some programming languages. Your job is to convert the English language statements into programming language. This is what we thought last 20, 25 years, which is no more. I'm really worried because the industry says that 60 to 70% of the code is generated by AI tools. All right, so then what do you do? As a software engineer, what do you do in the industry? 60 to 70%. Because see, 90% of the jobs in software industry is service sector. Okay, it is a service sector, means it's you are developers. But that is done by AI. So, recently, Nepal is facing a serious problem of, Nepal is facing problem for several years, last 10 years, employment, all these things, several problems are there. But last week, this one surprising thing has happened. They have burned out their parliament, they have burned out their courts, high courts, the Supreme Court and all, whatever, the highest bodies. Schools, colleges, they have burned out. So they have burned out almost every constitution important things. This is really dangerous. Who is influencing the young generation? Gen Z, I don't know what is Gen Z. So they have bound out everything. Who is influencing is a matter of concern. And why they have done all these things? Because the government took a decision to suspend the social media platforms for some days. Social media platforms for some days. Who's these social media platforms? They belong to US. So that means if US developed social media platforms, if you are stopped, the entire country is burned out. If you don't give employability, it's okay, you can tolerate. If you don't give food, okay, some days you can tolerate. If you don't give food, you can tolerate. But if you stop social media, you are as if your heartbeat has stopped. You have burned out everything. Your own property, whose property? Your own property. It's something, nobody appreciates that, I understand, but too much dependency on these platforms is also not good. That's what I'm saying. So I don't know what AI will do. It's a good or bad, but definitely you need to think of multiple times. So definitely AI is replacing, AI is changing the thought process of your generation. So you need to carefully think of where to use, where not to use, what is helping you, what is not helping you. But you should do upskilling. That means what AI cannot do, those are the things you are supposed to do. Because you are the 99% of the students who are admitted S.P.I.T. If you don't do this, who will do? Do you expect? Do you expect? Do you expect these things to be done by rural people, weaker people? They are depend on you. So you are the creator, you are the designer, you are the developer. Don't do what these platforms are doing. Do beyond that. All right, so I was just, like I said, we are inspired by Chaudhary sir. So sometimes we also refer our culture whenever we get time. So I was just correlating this with Bhasmasura. I don't know how many of you know the story of Bhasmasura. It's a story where Asura is a devil. Rakshasa, in Telugu we say Rakshasa. So he prays Lord Shiva. Shiva is Bola Shankar, you all know. So if you pray him, then he melts so easily. You also pray. We have a nice Shiva temple in the campus. One of the oldest and nice temple is there in the campus. Okay, so he prays, right? He prays Shiva, and for what? Give me power so that wherever he keeps the hand on the head, he will become to ashes. That's why it is called bhasma. So then Shiva gives that power to him, Bhasmasura. And then what he thinks, and since being anyhow is a evil person, then, let me keep this hand on Shiva himself so that I will become superpower. And he started running behind Shiva to keep his hand on his head. Then Shiva was worried, what to do? I made a terrible mistake. No, he's behind me. Then he went to Vishnu. He prays Vishnu. Vishnu, please help me. No, he's behind me. So then Vishnu becomes Mohini as a lady, and she danced very nicely and impress Bhasmasura. Then Bhasmasura thought that, okay, she may marry me. She's teaching dance and all. Though he also started dancing. During the dance, what Mohini will do, she keeps her hand on her head. So since he is following, he also keeps the hand on his head, and he becomes ashes. So the purpose of telling is not about that story. The purpose of telling is, who developed AI? Now AI is replacing you. Microsoft, right, all these companies are replacing AI engineers. Please, just if you carefully read, these companies are replacing the people who have developed the AI. Anyhow, that's a Bhasmasura. You have developed a Bhasmasura. All right, so that's the reason why Chaudhary sir was mentioning, beware of computer. It's not that computer is giving the jobs, computerization is giving the jobs. So there is a thin margin is there between computer and computerization. Software and hardware is everywhere. Please remember this. Software and hardware is everywhere other than computer. This you need to understand. So don't think that you are born as if you are born only to write the programs for the computer. No. The software is also there at multiple places. If you develop these mental blocks in your mind that as if I am born only for computer, then you are dead, I am telling you. You are dead. You are dead because AI is already replacing. If you are writing the code for computer, you are not required because computer is a standard system. For standard systems, AI is generating the code. AI cannot generate the code for the non-standard systems. Okay, software is in demand other than computer. Then who writes the code for computers? BSc, MCA, these people, because they are not engineers. Okay, so that's what is, I thought, just to highlight for your generation students that for years we thought electronics and telecommunication is different and IT is different. Means software is different, hardware is different. We thought like that. So we worked independently. Right? If you go to any industries like Siemens, ABB, or Honeywell, these core companies, what you will find is that they also use software. Their systems, these CNC machines are also are on network. They are also communicating, right? They also have that SCADA, right? All those Modbus, this communication is happening. However, they are working independently. Right? That means their entire data analysis, data visualization is happening within the factory. So that is how it was working for last 10 years. Similarly, do you know who started IT branch in Maharashtra? S.P.I.T has started first. We are the first people who have started IIT. Let's thanks to M.M. Shah, who was the head of the electrical department those days, and he started the IT branch. But when we started IT branch, actually it was having electronic subjects also. We were teaching instrumentation, we were teaching computer organization, all these things. But then the Mumbai University took over our inventors, this thing, and they started having added their own flavor. Now, in last 10 years, IT means no hardware, nothing, only those programming languages, so and some those ERP sort of things. Nothing wrong, it has done very fantastic job, but not now, no more, like I already started saying. Now time has come, IT and OT has to be converged, right? If you don't come together, then I said, EXTC people also, EXT still has an advantage because VLSI, there are some domains, power electronics and all, still they can survive. If they doesn't understand operating system or data structures and data science, it's okay. Some extent they can still survive. But however, like I said, computer science people, if you doesn't want to understand the hardware, you are dead. I'm telling you. It's my perception. Okay, the reason is, see, where the data will come from? The data comes from the real environment, real variables. Data is not offline, data is not stored. If you are taking the data, which is a stored data, which is a standard data, then you are not required because that is already done by AI tools. The time has come, AI is trained. So data is already there. The entire world is working on the same data, so your knowledge is not required. However, if the data is coming from real time, real environment, that means now you need to understand first which data you are talking. The data can come from healthcare, the data can come from power electronics, power systems, agriculture, multiple domains are there. And if you say, I do not want to understand what is biology, what is the earth sciences, what is mechanical, what is civil, I am telling you, this IT, OT is also there in mechanical and civil engineering departments. Production department, it is there. Unfortunately, as sir has mentioned, country has misunderstood. Country has misunderstood, thinking that IT jobs are there only for computer science students. No, you go to any industry, they are equally employing mechanical, civil, production, thermal, every branch students, they are employing in IT industry. What is the reason? They do not want to teach the civil, mechanical, electrical production. If at all required, they are willing to teach 1 or 2 programming languages because IT is everywhere. So please understand, let's not worry about other domains. We are only hardware and software. So telecommunication student and computer science students has to understand both equally software and hardware. If you develop that mental blocks, I am telling you, in that case, absolutely no problem. At S.P.I.T also, we have such type of students who challenges us. Sir, I do not want to learn this because I want to do my BTech, MTech internship, my projects at so and so places. Extremely focused. I am telling you, we have the advantage of, we don't mind. If you do not want to study at S.P.I.T for 6 months, 1 year, we allow you. Bring that letter from above S.P.I.T. Who is above S.P.I.T in Maharashtra? IIT Bombay. So any IIT, at least the good IITs, top 7 IITs, any IIT Bombay letter you bring to us saying that the IIT is allowing me to work, not only IIT, ISRO, BRC, some world-class research organization, some European world-class research organization where there is no fees. If you bring a letter, we don't mind giving an off for 6 months to 1 year academic off because you have that capability doing simultaneously both. You can do self-study of S.P.I.T academics through MOOCs or whatever, but you also has the ability to do the research projects of the world class. We don't mind. But if you are of that caliber, otherwise, do not develop any mental blocks. Every subject is important. If you have 40 subjects, every subject is important. Every laboratory course is important. Never ever think that, oh, it is only passing subject, I have cleared. You don't know. You don't know. We expect you to be entrepreneurs. You are a startup companies. You have a 50, 60 years of your professional life. So don't think that as if you are born for only writing 1 or 2 programming languages. I am telling you, this year, this last 1 year, right, we are extensively using ChatGPT. So for generation of the code, I don't need students also, even though I am not a good programmer. I am okay. Now, जो weakness था for 25 years, because I am a good assembly language programmer For 20 years, I have written an excellent assembly language program. That's why I have a mental block. I cannot write high-level language. I can write, but then I still think assembly language. But thanks to ChatGPT, now I don't need any language. Do you want Python? You want any language, you tell me. Within 5 minutes, the code is ready. So think beyond that and integrate IT and OT. Hardware and software is equally important. Now, like I was telling, people think that, Europeans think that only 200 years back, 300 years back, civilization has started, university system has started. Absolutely no. India has, thanks at least 4 to 5,000 years back itself, civilization has started in this country. Still, if you want to go to Gujarat and some places of now Pakistan, otherwise earlier it was Hindustan, where those are Mohenjo-daro and other places are there, civilization exists. So don't think that we are not the manufacturers, we are not the developers and all. It exists. We were 30% GDP before these invaders came to this country. We were 30% world's GDP measure. Dollar was not even equivalent to a rupee before these Britishers and all. Anyhow, so, but still, let us believe to these Americans' language. 1800, they says that industry 1.0. Industry revolution, they says that, means this, you make using of the mechanical systems, 1800. And because electricity came maybe around 200 years back, let us believe that electrical motors, this automation through electrical machines like sugar industry, paper industry, that crushing the pulp and all, it was started, let's say 1900. Let us believe that. But at least my age people, 2000, we are in this field from 1985. So 2000 undoubtedly computers came, right? Government of that time, I think Rajiv Gandhi, not Rahul Gandhi. He brought computers and particularly Indian Railways, right? He introduced some computers and all. They started somewhere those days. So these robotics automations started. People took a lot of strikes and all, thinking that if you bring the robot, then jobs won't be there, industry will be collapsed. So like that, things has happened. There's no doubt about it. It's also a revolution. But anyhow, country has accepted that. Now in Pune, you have several companies. If you want to see, the four-wheelers are manufactured. Your mobile phones completely manufactured by robots. Complete assembly lines are done by automation. Okay, anyhow. But now see 2010, that computer is done. What is 2010? We are talking about the Internet of Things, cyber physical systems, machine learning, whatever today we are talking about, artificial intelligence and so on. Okay, you still have time to understand what is cyber physical systems and IoT. But now 2020 is what? Replacing the human beings. Now you won't be there, no? Humanoids. Now 2010, 2020 onwards, robots will be there. आपका घर पे चाय बनाना है तो कोई वर्कर का जरूरत नहीं है. रोबोट को आप ऑर्डर करोगे चाय बना के दे देगा. And you are already witnessing those things. Recently चाइना में एक exhibition हुआ था. The entire golf, all play, everything is done by robots. It was such a challenging job to lift a leg, to lift a robot lifting a leg was such a challenging job because you have to balance against the gravity. It took almost 100 years, but now things are happening so fast. Now see what is the time between one revolution to another revolution? Hardly 10 years. Earlier, it took 200 years from one revolution to another revolution. Now, the industry revolution is hardly 10 years. That fast the technology is changing. So, be excited. Don't worry too much, but be excited to be part of the change in technology. Be part of, accept the change. Be part of the change. So, in short, this is what I would like to, I would say, conclude saying that this is interdisciplinary in nature. Please understand. Don't think that I am born for science, I am born for technology. Unless we come together, you are nowhere. And foundation is very, very important. Whatever you are doing, like Sir has already mentioned, MBBS doesn't have wide variety of courses. Only MBBS, like Dhage Sir was telling, even law may be itna nahi hai. Law means only one law, the first degree. But why is engineering? I don't know. So some wise people still believe we should study core, we should understand the concepts. So make sure your foundation is, and our Nietzsche jo hai, the purpose of showing that graph is settle quickly, don't take long time. ठीक है, कल से you are done, accept the branch, accept the institute, whatever, settle down quickly. Sooner the better. ताकि you started accepting what your teacher is saying. नहीं तो physically you are present और दिमाग और कहीं. All right, so self-reliance. Start looking at Government of India policies. Government of India, that's the beauty of your generation. We are now world's fourth top economy. World में fourth top economy. See where we were, how we have reached. Though we have several challenges in terms of population and all, still we could beat and came to fourth, and coming to third won't take much time. So looking at this, now Government of India is indigenously developing our own CPUs, our own microcontrollers, means naturally our own software, our own operating system, our own social media platforms, our own data centers, everything our own, self-reliance. The world has changed. Now you don't need to be a slave or slavery, all those things are gone. So we have our own philosophy, our own history. So world will follow us. Again, the time will come where our education system, our university models are the driving force for the entire world. So look at the investments where it is happening in this country, particularly in terms of manufacturing sector, semiconductor devices, and look at their problem statements, their research. So there is a possibility that you will get internship programs and funded problem statements from these industries. So just keep on looking at where government is investing $1 billion. It is $1 billion, please understand. More than $20 billion is invested only in the semiconductor industry. Right, so there is you need to now, tomorrow onwards has to plan. I will detailed description I will give you when I have my own session as a academics, but undoubtedly you should have a roadmap. Every year, what is my plan? Every year, calendar plan. This year, being a first year student, what is my learning? What is my activities? What is the outcomes, measurable things? In second year, what is, again, first year, what is the difference between first year and second year? First year is a common branch, common subjects. When you go to second year, that is the first time you enter into the department, right? So what are your plans in second year? What happens in third year? There is a drastic change, please understand, year to year. First year, half of the semester is already over, but still, you have to be rush. You will get a little bit time. You have to quickly settle down. वो भी रहेंगे आपका, अभी तलाले सर बोलेंगे, fresher party, ये party, वो party, वो भी रहने वाला है. But don't give more time to that. Come time, some quickly settle. उसमें ही लगेगा तो फिर ये चला जाएगा आपका, बस निकल जाएगा. So सबके लिए कम समय है. So quickly do those, whatever you want to enjoy, but then quickly settle down. So, but please understand, first year and second year is the only 2 years where maximum learning happens. उसके बाद समय नहीं है आपके पास learning के लिए. Because third year से your career plan starts. You have to prepare your higher studies, you have to prepare for jobs, placements, all these things. You have some other challenges will be there other than academics. And also you need to worry about some other multidisciplinary minors, you have your own choices, courses. So that means you have your own vertical. And final year, as I said, internship program. Somewhere you won't be here, but you will be at some place. And those who are planning for GATE and all something, or higher studies, you have to plan. So every year you have some targets. So you have very little bit time, think of it. And be self-motivated. But let me tell you, if I am coming to class, if I am teaching, how should I teach, right? It depends on my students. If you are interacting more, if you are asking more questions, my next lecture will be much better. If you are not giving response, or if you are creating nuisance, half of the energy goes in only motivating you. Right? So my time is important. Sorry, my time is important for you. Okay? So please understand this. Because out of 4 years, You are in the campus only 2 years, if you carefully calculate. So, and I'm sure कुछ लोग ज़्यादा ही पे किया. So, आप utilize करो your time. And never ever beg in front of anybody. Never ever beg in front of anybody. Either from in front of your teacher or in front of placement or the company or anybody. Never ever beg. Don't beg for your grades, marks, placements, nothing. Right? You are not a beggar. Okay? So never ever do that. You be proud of whatever you are, whatever is grades you are given, whatever the industry offers you, accept it proudly. Say thank you. No problem. Okay? You have 60, 70 years of your career. Proud, whatever you are. It's okay. Okay? And most importantly, profile building. It's not only marks. Industry looks for your profile, not marks. Marks is only qualification. So don't go for any shortcut methods and be ethical and be sensitive to the environment. We already spoiled, destroyed the environment a lot, and every generation is a matter of concern. So please take care of the society, environment, and so on. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for such an informative and enlightening speech. I quickly request Dean Student Affairs, Dr. Talale, to please take the dais.
Good afternoon. Actually, I have prepared a very nice speech for you. This page is already eaten up by Principal, sir. Back page is already covered by Rao, sir, and I am left out nothing to tell you now. Just by sitting here, I prepared some short story that I'll share with you, and in between, few lines in between. So just want to, it gives me great joy to welcome you, the newest member of Sardar Patel Institute of Technology family. Congratulations on making it here. You have worked hard, and today you stand doorway of journey that will shape your future. When you enter S.P.I.T college, you don't just join classrooms and labs, you enter community of thinkers, doers, and dreamers. As Viceroy said, Dean Academic Dr. Viceroy, he said most of the learning happens outside the classroom. I'll put in another way, the minimum learning happens in the classroom. For that, you have to spend maximum time. And as sir said, you have to attend 100% lectures. Students, you are our brand. And our alumni are our brand ambassadors. You are important to us. And that's why we'll be always focusing on you. Our policy is students first policy. Chaudhary sir said, learners first. But for me, student first. Whether you are good student, bad student. For me, there is no bad students. You may think that you got 99 percentile, but you see the score of your score relatively with other scores. It is 0. Everybody is at level 0. And I observed this, when you come here, you are exactly at the same level. The moment you come out of this college, everyone is different. Because everybody has acquired different knowledge. We have more than 25 clubs and committees. You'll have a lot of fun. The only thing is, as sir said, you'll have to spend time after 4 o'clock. So many things have been said since morning. Yes or no? Do you remember that? I want commitment from you. So I request every one of you to stand up. And whatever I say, you have to just say, yes, sir, if you agree. Students, not parents. Only students. Only learners who have come to this campus. It's a pledge. You have to say, I'll say, you have to just say, yes, sir. I commit to abide by the values of Bharati Vidya Bhavans. Yes, sir. Girls, your voice is suppressed. You are less in number, but your voice should be maximum. I commit to follow all the guidelines laid by the S.P.I.T. Yes, sir. Girls, you are becoming stronger. I will strive to bring honor to my family and institute. Yes, sir. Thank you. I will maintain discipline in my thoughts, words, and actions. Yes, sir. I will respect my teachers, classmates, and the institute culture. Yes, sir. Sit down. I'll ask you 5 questions. If you answer, you'll get 5 chocolates. If you ask me question, you'll get more chocolates. Very simple questions. Wherever you visit, wherever you attend any program, you must see the website first. You should visit the website. Can anyone tell me what is the domain name of S.P.I.T? Perfect catch. Name any one woman entrepreneur S.P.I.T alumni of this college. Woman entrepreneur who is S.P.I.T alumni. Using ChatGPT. Any one woman entrepreneur of S.P.I.T alumni. Okay, man entrepreneur of S.P.I.T alumni. Sachin. ये सचिन कौन है? Jain Ji. Who is the founder of Bharti Vidya Bhavan? This time I wanted to check whether they are sleeping or they remember or not. This is for you. Okay. What is the name of incubation center initiated by Sardar Patel Institute of Technology? Huh? Stands for? Okay, this said people, what is the USP of S.P.I.T college? Unique selling point, strong point. For this we are here today. Huh? Job, okay. Campus. Autonomous. Unique, which is not found in other places. Research internship. Research internship. And one more. Research internship is a unique program in our college. You will not find in any other college. Loudly. I think you are hungry. क्या बोला? Yes. Who said minor? It's a multidisciplinary minor. You said. When did you say? Those who have not got chocolate, they have to come to my room and collect it only on Saturdays. Remember, you are a student of S.P.I.T. Your minimum and maximum stay in this college should be only 4 years. After that, we'll be happy to send you out. Keep smiling, keep shining. Thank you very much.
That was the most lively and short session by Dean Student Affairs. So before we end our session today, let me just quickly give a vote of thanks. I thank our principal, sir, all the deans, HODs, faculty members for their valuable time. I would also like to thank our students, parents, who have taken time today to attend this orientation session and make it successful. Dear students, today was not just orientation of your new education program, it's an orientation of your mind, of your thoughts. As sir has said, please unlearn to learn at S.P.I.T, right? That's our motto. So please be passionate, be strong, be open, and enjoy your 4 years as S.P.I.T. With that, I request all of you to please stand for the national anthem. Right? Jana Gana Mana. I request all students to please sit down. Let the dignitaries leave the auditorium. Dear students, we would now be concluding our orientation program. You have been given your schedule for after the lunch, so please go to your respective classrooms and rooms for the next induction program. Parents would now be exiting. Only students will be going to the college, right? Thank you once again. I would request you all to please go in lines because it's raining also, so take care. Thank you. Have a good day. Wait. ये भी किसका मोबाइल है? I think Rao sir का. Yeah.